This weekend, we turn the clocks back an hour, bringing an end to daylight saving. And we can all agree, gaining an hour is a little bit easier than losing an hour, but it still messes with our sleep habits. In this week's Mom Squad Pod, I talk with Dr. Carolyn Ievers Landis, a clinical psychologist with Rainbow Babies, who also happens to be a sleep specialist. And she says with this time change, your wake-up time is more important than what time you go to bed.
So I think what's even more important than bedtime, which I feel like is too stressed in our society, like we're so into bedtime. Okay, what I would rather have people think about is activity, being outside, moving around, especially during the pandemic. We're not moving around as much. We're not running errands as much. And our kids are sitting around much more. So I would say get your kids out, tire them out, and then just see when they fall asleep, obviously not midnight, within a reasonable range, but you don't have to be like 15 minutes here or there. You can just kind of see when they're really sleepy and then let them fall asleep easily. And remember, it's supposed to take 20 to 30 minutes to fall asleep. It's not supposed to be instantaneous.
Is there a time frame that's unusual where you might have to look at their routines, maybe their exercise during the day or that nap and think maybe something needs to change?
Yes, thank you so much for that, because I feel like there's a lot of national, societies and organizations that tell people what the average sleep duration is. And parents look at that like it's the Bible and they're like, okay, my kid needs 10 hours, my kids need 12 hours or whatever. But every child is different. Every person is different.
Dr. Ievers Landis says she sees 4-year-olds in her practice that only get 8 hours a night, and that's normal for them. We also talk about naps, the signs that your child is giving up a nap, and also the few tricks that we all need for more restful nights. So you can get the Mom Squad Pod wherever you download your podcast. And we talk about, the things that you shouldn't be doing before bed, whether you're an adult, a teen, or a child.
This is universal.
Yes, a lot of universal stuff here, but then also a lot of questions when it comes to kids. I know friends and I have gone through, do you give the kids the melatonin gummies? Because, if they're having trouble sleeping, and she had some interesting feedback on that.
I've heard different things.
I know, because we were on the struggle bus with our youngest. And so, anyway, she's brilliant when it comes to sleep, no matter whether you're worried about time change or just sleep habits. But there's always that question this time of year. So wait, am I going to bed earlier? Am I going to bed later?
Right.
How do I make up for this? And so again, she says the wake up time this time of year with this time change is more important than the bedtime.
We overthink.
Yeah,
we really overthink.
But then next week, we're all going to be foggy.
Tired.
Speaking of, he's overthinking right now.
Dave's going to take a nap right now.